Coach, how would you describe the skill set you're looking at a punt return? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you already know that.
Yeah, return guys. I mean, who are some names that you're looking at?
Well, I'll tell you what, Squirrel White, punt returning, McCoy, returning punts, Boo. We got a bunch of guys, Cam Selden, and then kickoff return. You got guys, a lot of the same group in there, adding Bishop in. We've got some dynamic guys with their ball in their hands. And, you know, in the last 3 years, we've given up 23 yards of punt returns. And we've got right at 900. And so our guys take great pride in this. And it's going to be no different this year. This will be our best unit, period.
Coach, kind of along the same lines, but for kicker, just kind of who stood out there, what's that competition been like?
It's been awesome. I mean, we got 3 guys that could pretty much start anywhere in the country. I mean, Max has done an awesome job. Turbs just keeps getting better. And JT, man, since the day we walked in here, he just grinds and he works his tail off, and he can go out there and like I said, those 3 guys could play anywhere in the country. So we like the competition we've got. And what's really cool about it, though, I've been in a lot of teams' rooms over the years, and our guys are so tight-knit. And obviously, it's like a quarterback. There's one ball. Only one guy can go out there. And those guys all want that job. But they truly have a great camaraderie. They truly help each other, and they pull for each other in the right way. So the chemistry in that room is as good as I've ever seen it.
Adam and Brent.
Coach Martinez was talking about a few days ago how he can see that guys can work well in space on defense if he sees them on special teams. How have you seen one translate to the other?
It's a space game. I mean, if you can't play in space, in the days, there used to be a saying in coaching, he's a Big Ten Mike. There's no such thing anymore. I mean, a linebacker, you got 2 wheel linebackers out there. You got to be able to flex out and play guys in space, and guys, the nickels, the corners, the safeties, all these guys are Leos, are outside backers. It's a space game. And then you transfer that over to the offensive side. They're blocking guys in space. That's what it's all about. If you can't change direction, and if you can't make plays in space and make people miss or block people in space, you can't play.
Mike, you said a couple different times now you think this will be your best unit.
I didn't. I said it will be.
Why do you think it will be your best unit?
This is year 4. Year 4, our guys understand what we're asking for them. Each year, we push the envelope to get better. And we got a saying, it's ABT, all about technique for ABM, all about money. These guys buy in, they get it. They see it every single day. Every drill we do makes them better as a football player. And it transfers over, and they see, we show clips of guys. We show D with the Seahawks making plays out there on kickoff cover. We show Tank with the Rams out there wrecking shop. Theo Jackson, all these guys that have been their teammates, and they see it, and they want it. Because ultimately, they want to be the best player they can be right now, and they want to play this game as long as they can. And they get the fact that your skill set, that's all you got. So your knowledge, your technique, and either you got it or you don't. When you get to the NFL, you're standing up there. I mean, if you don't got it, they're going to tap you on the shoulder and tell you to take your playbook and go see the head ball coach. These guys would like to keep their playbook. And we talk to them in that sense. I challenge them. So guys, first scrimmage, this is a preseason game. You're walking out there, your damn playbook's on the line. We're going to put some rated R, on film, NFL teach tape, grade A shiz-A, and they take pride in it.
Vince and Patrick.
Coach, what are the next steps for Jackson Ross punter?
Jackson Ross is one of the most amazing punters I've ever been around. I mean, this guy legitimately, we built a system around him, and it's been hand in hand around his skill set. We got a lot of things that we've put in this offseason that I'm beyond excited to roll out there. So what's next about him is just having that year of experience. He had 27 kicks. He had 55 punts last year. 27 of them were inside the 20-yard line. 17 of those were inside the 10. That's lethal. Nobody can say that. He led the country in that. And he's going to get better and better and better. We've been in the scrimmaging a couple times in Neyland, and he's had 14 pooches. And 2 have been on the 6, and the rest have been inside the 4. That's a damn weapon. I told you guys, I screwed up the first game last year, and I told you he was going to be a damn weapon. I didn't lie.
Patrick.
Mike, going back to your competition and kicker with those three guys, how do you try to simulate game-like situations when you're on the practice field, when you're in scrimmages, to try to determine, maybe put that game pressure on them to try to see who can rise to the moment the best?
Great question, and Hype does that all the time. He'll get those guys up, he'll get the whole team up, and he'll literally form a tunnel around them and pressure kicks at the end of the day. And so he puts those guys in the situations really, truly a handful of times each week. And Coach Crabtree is working with the specialists as well, and Dustin Colquitt, and those guys do a phenomenal job with those guys, and love their approach, love their mentality. If they miss a kick, next kick. I mean, that's their mentality, and it's all about consistency. It's like golfing. I mean, it's about being a consistent ball striker, and that's what they're working on. And freaking love this group, man. I mean, we got guys, we got NFL type specialists, we got NFL type kickers, we got 2 snappers in Solansky and Bennett Brady that can freaking play in the NFL. But we're at Tennessee, man. And if we don't have that, Coach Hype should tap me on the shoulder and say, hey, I go find a job. Go down the road. I mean, because that's what we got.
Vince.
You're talking about using NFL tape. How much is the new kickoff rules sort of open things up for you to use that as a selling point and get guys prepared and excited to be a part of special teams?
Well, it's kind of a unique rule, obviously, a unique deal, and we don't spend a whole lot of time on that because we don't do it in college. So we'll show clips like of D, making a tackle, setting up a guy, iced on it, same things we do, and we'll pull a clip of D doing it in practice in a drill and say, guys, there it is. That's funny. It's the same thing. Same thing we're doing on Saturdays, transfers over on Sundays.
All right, thank you.
Hey, appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Coach.